In this video, I'm counting down the top 10 most valuable Star Wars Black Series figures. This is an update to a video I made just 6 short months ago, but a lot has changed since then. How well do you know the Star Wars secondary market? Stick around and find out. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to 𝘚𝘓𝑍𝑜𝑖𝑐. If it's your first time here, welcome. This channel is all about action figures, nerd stuff, comic books, and I don't know, whatever else I end up throwing in there. Before we start our countdown, I wanted to tell you that you can pick up your Black Series figures at Big Bad Toy Store. Link in the description, make sure you check them out. Alright, most valuable Star Wars Black Series. Like I said at the top, this is an update to a video I made last June. It was actually my highest viewed video I've ever made at almost 50,000 views, so I'd say, sounds like you liked it. And we're long due for an update. Before we start going on this, I do want to go over some quick rules as to how this is all compiled. First of all, I'm going to give you the top 10 list, not including convention exclusives, because, I mean, we know what all be convention exclusives then. I will include store exclusives, so if it's a Target, a Walmart, or a GameStop exclusive, it's fair game. I'm also only including 6-inch figures. I know that the Black Series did their whole 3.75-inch line, but I'm not counting them in this. If that's something you want me to do in the future, let me know in the comments. Now, I'm basing this on percent growth. So literally any figure's fair game, since some figures got released at $20, some at $25, thanks GameStop. And then we also have 2-packs, we have vehicles, we have so much stuff now in the Black Series that percent growth is the only fair way to do this. After I go through the top 10, I'll show you what the top 10 list would have looked like if it did include convention exclusives. You really need to stick around to the end of this video because I have a really cool bonus that I'm excited to go over with you. So what I did was I figured out 3 figures that are just on the rise. So either you want to sell them now if you want to sell high, or you want to buy them before it gets too late. And then I have 3 others that are just dropping like a rock that, again, you either want to sell before it gets any lower or hold on to and hope the value recovers. I don't know. It's kind of like the stock market, I guess, right? Stock up, stock down. So we'll do a stock report. Black Series stock report. Wow. That's nerdy. Like I said, Action Figure 411 gets full credit for all of the information in this video, and I was actually able to pull some graphs off of their website, which I'll show you guys. They have graphs for every single Black Series figure, and some of the new Vintage Collection figures. It's ridiculous. And you can look month by month since the figure was released and see their historical sales. Historical. Easy for me to say. I can't speak English tonight, apparently. Oh, and in case it wasn't obvious, the Action Figure 411 averages that I use here, it's based off of aggregated eBay sales. Anyway, I'll put a link down to Action Figure 411 down in that description. I'll also put links to all the figures mentioned over on eBay, so if you want to go and pick them up before it's too late, or if you just want to spend a lot of money. Coming in at number 10 is Clone Commander Obi-Wan, which was released in 2019. It's a Walgreens exclusive, and it's currently going for $60, which is an increase of 171%. This figure is brand new to the top 10. Last time I did this countdown, it was going for about $54, and it's been up and down since then, but the $60 it's at right now is its all-time high. I would probably hold off on this, but if you really want to get it and don't want to risk it going any higher, go for it. Coming in at number 9 is the Imperial Shadow Squadron multi-pack. This came out in 2015. It was a Target exclusive. It was $50 when it came out, but it's currently going for about $144 on average, which is a 187% increase. This was number 9 last time I did this list, so no change, just everything around it changed. It actually dropped in price a little bit since last time, which is actually going to be the same in a consistency throughout this entire video. A lot of figures dropped in price, as did the line as a whole, which I'm going to attribute that to the fact that when I did the values last time, it was right after we got a stimulus check. So lots of new money going into the economy. Coming in at number 8 is the Deluxe Emperor Palpatine Amazon exclusive. Released in 2019, this is currently going for about $118, which is a 196% increase. This is brand new to the top 10, and its value has been completely skyrocketing since April. Just check out the graph. Hopefully this gets a re-release, but those of us who got this when it came out, like me, I pre-ordered it, came right to my door, it actually came in good condition. I'm very happy about that. Coming in at number 7 is Dr. Aphra, released in 2019. She was number 87 in the red line. She is currently going for about $59, which is a 197% increase. So much for that stereotype of all female figures being peg warmers. And here's why. The fact that female figures are peg warmers has nothing to do with the gender. It's the fact that they're boring cookie cutter characters as opposed to Dr. Aphra, who's new, exciting, and well written. This figure is also new to the top 10 this time, and it again has been skyrocketing since the beginning of the year. Check out the graph. Kind of makes sense who number 6 is then. Coming in at number 6, if I didn't spoil it, is 𝘂𝘂𝘀. Released in 2019, he was number 89 in the red line and is currently going for $61, which is a 206% increase. So this is one of Dr. Aphra's droids, which makes you wonder, will we see the other one later on in this list? Again, new to the top 10. And it's been skyrocketing again since the beginning of the year, but it peaked out in September and 𝘂𝘂𝘀's been falling since. Now, I know that this has nothing to do with the price change, but in August, I made a video calling this figure overrated, which I stand by. I still think it's overrated, but market mover, probably not. Coming in at number 5 is QUI-GON Jinn, released in 2017, number 40 in the red line, currently going for $62, which is a 207% increase. This is the only 6-inch Qui-Gon figure that's been released, which kind of surprises me that we haven't seen any sort of re-releases of this guy. And I only actually saw him once in the wild. It was at an FYE of all places. He was really flat as far as price goes for the first 2 years, and then last year in December, he shot up to the low 60s, and he's been consistently there ever since. I never picked him up. I'm an idiot, so hopefully he gets re-released because I really don't want to pay that much for him. Figures like this make me hate being a mint-on-card collector because even if he gets re-released in a different package, I'm probably going to eventually want to go back and buy him. Coming in at number 4 is the Purge Trooper, released in 2019. He was a GameStop exclusive, is currently going for $65, which is a 223% increase. The Purge Trooper is from the Jedi Fallen Order game and is at the same exact spot it was last time, but his price dropped about $11. This is the first of 2 different Purge Trooper figures to be released. The second one is part of the Gaming Great sub-series and comes with an Electro staff, and it's not nearly as sought after for whatever reason. Coming in at number 3 is Anakin Skywalker. Released in 2013, this is number 12 in the orange line and is currently going for $79, which is a 294% increase. He was number 5 in the original countdown, so he moved up 2 spots, and he also moved up about $3. I've been consistently saying not to buy him because he got re-released in the archive line not too long ago, but I have consistently been wrong, and years have gone by, and this one still keeps going up. So big nerdy fail on that one. Coming in at number 2 once again is Clone Commander Cody. Released in 2015, he was number 14 in the blue line, is currently going for $89, which is a 345% increase. This is the same exact spot he was at last time, but he has dropped significantly in price since spring. He was at $148 in the spring, now he's down to $89. Now, does this have anything to do with the announcement of a re-release? Maybe, but if my theory on Anakin getting the archive treatment and then not being as expensive holds true, which it didn't, then yeah, I don't think that case can be made. Anyway, it is ironic that this figure was also very high on my most overrated Black Series poll, so take that as you may. Coming in at number 1 once again is the White Box Mandalorian. This was part of the Force Awakens red box, but in a white box line. It was released in 2019. So first day of release was the only day you could get it, which really was like the first 5 minutes of release. It's currently going for $183, good lord. And that is a 819% increase. Ironically, most of the other figures on the list, even the ones that were repeats, have seen somewhat of a drop in price, but this one did not. In fact, it's at exactly the same price it was in the first video. Why did I not buy him? All right, let's take a look at what the list looks like if we add the exclusives back in. So 𝘂𝘂𝘀 drops to number 10, Qui-Gon to number 9. Number 8 is the San Diego Comic-Con Armorer. Number 7 becomes the Purge Trooper. 6 becomes Anakin. HasCon Rex jumps into number 5. Clone Commander Cody jumps into number 4. The San Diego Comic-Con Han and Boba Fett 2-pack comes in at number 3. The Celebration exclusive X-Wing Luke at number 2. And number 1 is still that darn white box Mandalorian. So basically the Shadow Squadron, Palpatine, Dr. Aphra, and Clone Commander Obi-Wan all dropped off the list once you add the exclusives back in. All right, let's look at figures that stock is going down. So all of these have seen their value steadily lowering. So you're either going to want to buy them low or wait until it drops even more. It's up to you. So first off, Ezra. He dropped 14 spots. He was number 3, I believe, last time on the countdown, and he's not even in the top 10 anymore. He went from $94 to now just $53, and he was just re-released, which kind of explains that. Another one with its stock down is Boba Fett, the orange box, so the first Black Series release. He dropped 34 spots. So he was going for about $60 when I made this video last time. When I was doing the calculations this time, Action Figure 411 had him at about 43. So that's an interesting drop. But then again, he has been released 17,000 times. And then the one that blows my mind is Clone Commander Wolf, who dropped 48 spots. He went from $94 to $47. So if you're watching this video, go run and buy Clone Commander Wolf while you have the chance, because I don't think he's going to stay that cheap. For that matter, if you want the orange box Boba Fett, go get him now, because I think that's going to jump back up again very soon, if it hasn't by the time I release this video. Alright, let's take a look at the figures with stock on the rise. So these are figures that have been steadily increasing in value that I think you should either sell if you're considering selling them, or buy now before the price goes up even higher. It's up to you. So first off, we have Dengar. He went from $32 to $51, and I think the obvious answer to this is he's rumored to be in this season of The Mandalorian. He might even have appeared in it by the time this video releases, who knows? So I think that's why he's jumping up. The next one is Darth Revan, the dark version. The light one came out and didn't do anything, but this one moved from $33 to $44. And then the next one is not a surprise, it's Grand Admiral Thrawn. He went from $34 to $51, and this is before his name drop on episode 4 of The Mandalorian this season. So yeah, I got a feeling you're probably too late on getting Thrawn. Alright, question of the day. When I update this video again someday, what figures do you think are going to fall out of the top 10? And which do you think are going to jump into it? Till next time, be cool and stay nerdy.